Well guys, I'm gonna have to give it a little help. Rip Rap Run is just no joke. So I'm glad that y'all came and enjoyed my little day trip with this truck. So most of y'all that have been following along know what truck this is. This is Truck Soup, and it is the 3D printed truck that I've 3D printed, and it is sitting on the chassis of an Atlas 110. This will be its permanent home. So I wanted to get a donor vehicle that was fairly cheap as of 2026. The Atlases, you can get them for $260, $270, $280, and that was right in the price range of where I wanted to go, and it was ready to run. So everything I needed for under 300 bucks for this body was right where I wanted it to be. So today, Acorn Ridge is helping out the Floyds Fork Frontier Rangers, setting up the course for the big run. So they have been called in to come and help and set barriers up and make sure nobody starts any fires or anything like that. So that is what the Rangers are doing. So this truck here is not completely done. I still have headlights to do and the tail lights, you know, put some lights and stuff in it, but I don't have any clear PLA or clear anything to print them out. So that little project will be on hold, but as far as that goes, the actual truck is done. I got all the windows in. I still have the wing windows to cut in. I was going to do that this morning, but I ran up and got some more filament for the printer so I can keep moving. Oh, I think we're going to hit one of our barriers we put up to keep everybody else from going over there in the no-go zone. Wow. Oh man. Rip Rap Run. It is a challenge. And I don't want to rip my bumpers off. Don't want to lose my bumpers. I want to tear this poor truck up. This is the first outing for this truck. So, look at that tire. All right. It's buckled in there. So, the actual weight of the bodies making the Atlas 110 frame really perform a lot better. It's still 100% stock. The shocks, everything. This is just all I did was just take the body off, put some mounts, and here we are. She's inching. Oh boy. Now we might just crash again. You never know. I don't know if I can save this. Or we can just come down off the side there. I don't know. We're really close to our last barrier. So I think we'll just come on down here and see if we can save it. Oh, no. He almost fell out. So, all right, well, let me put this stuff in here and let's continue on our day trip here. All right, now we're entering the water crossing, the first one. The Ranger's been busy putting all the barricades up. And that's why we test drive it. Make sure there's not crazy obstacles. I'm glad he's holding the door open. Usually I will fall out. Rangers are busy. Oh no, the Ranger's down. Goodness gracious. Oh, thank goodness there's barricades out. Well, let's get them squared away. All right, they're squared away after that tumble. So that is one of the issues that I have with this 1040 ESC is it breaks all the time. And there's just no feathering. Either you're on or you're off. And coming down into a deep gully like this is not good. So I know another upgrade will be a steering servo, because this steering servo is just slow. I mean, everything about it's just slow. But, you know, I'm not complaining. I love the little Atlas for what it is and what it isn't. And I didn't buy the Atlas for the Atlas. Well, kind of did, but I mainly got it for this. Well, I got a big old stick stuck. I think we're gonna make it up there anyway. There we go. Oh, we saved it. I thought we was gonna lose it. Yeah, if it had a stronger servo, it'd be able to tweak that tire up there, but this servo is just weak. All right, well, thank you guys for coming along for the first outing of Acorn Ridge Rangers, aka my 3D printed body on the Rock Hobby Atlas 110 chassis. It's been just a blast building it, and as y'all know, most of the files have really been pretty tough. So till next time, we'll see y'all later.